It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm back with another one. Now, Bitcoin has reached an all-time high, and the sentiment seems to be extremely low. In fact, it's crickets on crypto Twitter. Where y'all at? Let me know in the comments if you hype, get euphoric. Let me know how you are feeling as Bitcoin is finally in all-time highs. Now, what we're going to talk about in this video is if this is sustainable and if it will possibly lead to altcoin season. So if you like these type of videos about altcoin season, of course, make sure that you like and subscribe. I'll also be dropping some more research on my favorite narratives, AI, and memes in the Patreon. So if you are into exclusive content, be sure to check that out. Bitcoin at all-time highs, now sitting at about 107 at the time of this video. I think that this is probably the most craziest time in crypto because I've never seen the the sentiment, right? The sentiment, no hype, right? You can see we're at literally all-time lows when it comes to the interest of cryptocurrency, man. We're literally at our bear market lows here when we talk about interest and sentiment of crypto, which is very, 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 very intriguing, seeing that we are at 107. Let me know why you think this, right? And do you believe that retail will return? Even the Bitcoin search term at all-time highs is pretty low, right? So at some point, I do believe retail would be coming. Now, you're probably wondering why I posted this. This is a popular blogger here, Say Cheese, and the fact that he posted BTC sitting at an all-time high is a good chance that if we start to see altcoins run because Bitcoin is running, retail could return, right? And that is the thing, right? Anybody that took advantage of the dips within the last couple months are probably in profits, right? We also got to pay attention to what's happening in the stock market because we know that the Fed said that they were going to do 3 cuts this year, right? But now September is starting to get in jeopardy as there is a 51% chance of ease, 64 chance of ease, and now a 35% chance of no change, right? So the thing about it is my model says that if the market starts to correct in June, most likely it will because the market is now pricing in 2 rate cuts instead of 3, if that makes sense to you guys. So just keep it in mind, right? We got to pay attention to what happens in the stocks, tech stocks specifically, but also stuff like gold in the macro environment, right? Because the liquidity is rising, crypto is global, but the US itself seems to still be in this restrictive area, right? So that we still got to get that Fed thorn out of our back, but if we can finally see something that replicates maybe a altcoin season. Now taking a look at BTC, you can see BTC sitting here around them all-time highs, which was 1OK. What we're looking for is the Bitcoin to enter price discovery, right? We also want to pay attention to if the volume can exceed the volume that we've seen next week. If we just go here to lower time frames, you can also see that volume coming in on BTC on the daily. So that volume is raising throughout the week, and that's what you want to see coinciding with the Bitcoin ETF inflows. And I'm going to explain why we use these 2 metrics when deciding if this specific rally or breakout is sustainable. So we got a lot of good things going for us. If Bitcoin continues to show that strength and hits anywhere between 110 and 120, you got to expect the same type of movements to happen with the total 3 and some of our favorite altcoins. So we'll continue to monitor stuff like the total 3, Ethereum, and even the others chart. Also things like the VIX, the Bitcoin dominance, we also continue to monitor. So make sure you stick around the channel, hit that like and subscribe. We need to see ETH show a little bit more strength, but I am seeing some strength from Solana, as Solana has been deemed the chosen one of this cycle. So a little bit of movement here on some of our favorite alts. I know I've been getting a couple notifications on crypto.com, but we really need Bitcoin to turn the all-time high, the local all-time high, into support. If Bitcoin can turn 108 into support, it's a good chance that we could see that liquidity rotation into our altcoins and have something that rivals an altcoin rally, an altcoin bubble, or possibly a altcoin season. Now, some of the things I personally like to focus on when, determining if, something may be a fake out or something may be a breakout that's sustainable is volume, right? So if you want to know if people are actually interested in the things that we are shilling on a daily, right? So if we just swing over here to my X page, make sure you go follow me on X. What we look for, right, is strong volume on breakouts, higher highs and higher lows. Classic uptrend pattern confirms bullish momentum. Price above the moving averages, the 50-day to 200-day. I like the 21-day EMA as well. Successful retests of support. We talked about Bitcoin turning 100K in support, which it has done. Next stop is turning 108 in support. And if we can get that confirmation candle this week and next week, Bitcoin above the previous all-time highs, altcoins are going to go parabolic. I don't even got to doubt it. I don't even have to doubt it. Now, I'm not saying we're going to go into this altcoin season for 360 days, but altcoins are going to have a nice move if Bitcoin turns 108 into support. If Bitcoin turns the previous all-time high into support, it's up for ETH, it's up for Sol, it's up for altcoins, low caps, whatever you buy, it's up, right? As long as you're tied into the top narratives, right? If you want to know what my top narratives, be sure to follow some of my exclusive content. So guys, that's what I'm looking for. Let me know if you think that do you think that this is a breakout? Do you think that this is a fake out? Do you think that this Bitcoin move is sustainable? Do you think that this Bitcoin move will lead into a altcoin season? Because I got some altcoins that's looking nice. The problem is Bitcoin is at all-time highs and our arts ain't moving like we want it to move. So no one's really talking about crypto, altcoins, or anything because it's being led and driven, in my opinion, by institutions. Now, some would say our retail is here based on, the crypto people. If you say us crypto people are also retail, yeah. But like normies, we need the normies to come back. So normies, I don't know if y'all watching this content, like come back. This is what a time to be alive. I'm a big fan of what's happening in the cryptocurrency space, and I don't know why it's so quiet. Guys, why is the sentiment so quiet? Let me know what you think about the sustainability, right? You can see this is the Bitcoin, my Bitcoin analysis based on this month of May, and we've been on a slow uptrend, slow but strong uptrend. Also on the trading volume, you can see strong and consistent. I don't know. I think that this is a lot more sustainable than people tend to believe. But I don't think that we're at the beginning of the cycle. I think that we are at the latter stages. Guys, let me know what y'all think about the current market. Bitcoin at all-time highs. Make some noise. Whoop, whoop. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.